What's up YouTube, Capital G here, checking out the final attribute Link 2 monster that is going to be released. Shockingly enough, this one is actually coming out in Cybernetic Horizon. Looks like Konami finally decided to smarten up and listen to the Yu-Gi-Oh community. People have been saying for ages that these things should have been released basically all at once, or if not at once, then I don't know why Konami didn't just release like maybe 3 in the first couple, or 3 in the first set, and then 3 in Circuit Breaker. They could have had this kind of done a very long time ago instead of having to wait until the 5th set. But looks like Konami said, you know what, screw this, you guys have waited long enough, we're just going to give you all of them. This is Apprentice Witchling, and it's really interesting because when you look on the card art, not only does she look younger than Witch's Apprentice, but like you look at some of the other attribute links, right? And I think it's kind of interesting, like the the events or what has gone on with these monsters, how they look different. And you look at like Miss Starboy and Mrs. Radiant, somehow they got rich, and Doolittle Chimera just became like lazy. You look at Hashinigan, I guess he became a shitty SoundCloud rapper like people were saying in my comment section. But yeah, she actually looks a little, I don't know, she looks more innocent, and maybe this is like Witch's Apprentice's daughter. Even the wings are kind of smaller. The artwork on the card is adorable, but I kind of want to know what you guys think actually happened, or if you think that this is a younger version of her. I kind of feel like it's a younger version, like when she started her apprenticeship, and then Witch's Apprentice is like later in her apprenticeship. Anyways, we know what this card does already. It's pretty obvious. So it's a Link to Dark Spellcaster, 1400 attack, and it is bottom left and bottom right as the link points. It requires 2 dark monsters, of course. The second effect is the hard once per turn. All dark monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense. All light monsters on the field lose 400 attack and defense. When this card is destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can target a dark monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So this is a really interesting card, right? Because you would think that like throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history that this would probably be the most impactful one, but I hate to say this, I kind of feel like right now Apprentice Witchling is going to actually be the one that's in the tightest spot. Like I feel like she's actually the least useful one, and I really think it's because of like the Arc V era, right? Now obviously Konami, if you look at this game's history, the first 3 eras of Yu-Gi-Oh, Dark was just by far the best attribute in the game, and it seemed like the only attribute Konami cared about. Look at Black Wings and Destiny Heroes, those are like some of the greatest archetypes ever. But really in the Arc V era, the best dark attribute, like the best dark attribute, what's the word I'm missing out on here, archetypes, yeah, they were all kind of front loaded. Like they came out in the beginning of the era, and you think of like Shadows don't work with link summoning at all, because you know they need to be destroyed to basically, or they need to be sent to the graveyard by card effect to get their effects, so that doesn't work. And then Burning Abyss are getting their own link monster, so this card really doesn't work that well in Burning Abyss. There is one archetype that I actually think that she can definitely shine in, and that is Phantom Knights, right? Phantom Knights, in my opinion, are well suited to link summon because when they go to the graveyard, you can banish them for certain effects, like adding trap cards to your hand, and then you can like banish some of the trap cards to special summon them. So being able to summon her with pretty much any of your Phantom Knight monsters, in addition to that, being able to get like your dimensional dragons on field and have her, and have the dimensional dragons get like progressively stronger, that actually makes a lot of sense. But I kind of feel like we need like another great dark archetype for this card to really shine, because right now I'm kind of just seeing her in Phantom Knights. I mean, yeah, there will be people that say, oh, Cap G, why not run her in Black Wings? If we had, if everything was equal, honestly, something like Needle Fiber is way better in Black Wings, because Black Wings already have a shitload of tuners that they can play. So you probably go to Crystalline Needle Fiber before you go for this. I mean, yeah, you could run it one copy, but like Needle Fiber is just better. Maybe in like Raid Raptors, so that you know, aren't just stuck with like 1 Force Tricks or something like that. That could be a possibility. But I do think that this card will have limited options, as a lot of the dark attribute like archetypes just aren't really that good, except for like PKs. But I feel like Konami, because they love dark so much, they'll give us another one fairly soon enough. So, and don't say Teen Angles. I'm pretty sure like most of Teen Angles are dark. Don't fucking say that archetype, because all you're gonna do is just trigger me. That archetype is garbage, and there haven't really been any good dark archetypes in the Arc V era, or excuse me, in the Vrains era that I can think of anyway. Please don't say Tentacles. Whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on that notification bell for daily videos.